So the report is that Napoli fans are angry with Victor Osimhen for kissing the badge or the logo of Galatasaray Football Club on his shirt when he scored, his first goal for Galatasaray team over the weekend. And all over social media, a number of fans, in fact, very many, fans from Napoli have expressed their dissatisfaction that why should Osimhen kiss the badge of another team, when he still belongs to Napoli. And in fact, when I saw this, I was really angry. I was angry, very, very angry. In fact, I remember the anger I had for Napoli for treating Osimhen the way that they did in the first instance. I mean, why would you be angry? Why would the fans be angry? What right does the fans have to be angry at a player that you mistreated, you disgraced, you wanted to kill his career, and he narrowly escaped staying in the bench for several months until January before we start to hear maybe okay another club is going to sign him. He narrowly escaped that, and then found a club that accepted him, found a fan base that showed him love even before he came to the club. They already started clearing roads, started making way for him. You saw the day Osimhen traveled to Galatasaray. You saw how it was. The fans stayed up all night. They didn't sleep, up until like 3 a.m. I think that was when some of them even started leaving the arena. Some of them did not sleep that day. The love was massive. And right now, you're now telling him not to love the club, not to kiss the badge, not to repay them for everything that they've done for him to save him from Napoli. I find this really, really, really annoying and really crazy. I thought the club didn't want Osimhen anymore. I thought they made it clear, that he was out of requirement, a redundant player, and that they were even, rating Lukaku over him. Of course, Conte went on and bought Lukaku. I thought that already settled it. They found a way to send Osimhen out on loan. What's now the problem again? Can this man stay in the club that he is currently now and have peace, enjoy his football, enjoy the love of the fans of his current football club? Is that so much? Is that so difficult to ask for? Anyways, the thing is, sometimes I don't blame these fans, these Napoli fans, because they genuinely loved Osimhen. Frankly, they loved Osimhen. It wasn't a question of the fans. I think it was a question of Osimhen and the management, the owners of Napoli. That was where the breakdown in relationship, the breakdown in friendship actually happened. Not between the fans. The fans loved Osimhen, and they showed that up until the final day. Even though some of the fans have now started hating on Osimhen because of how the media portrayed Osimhen as a traitor, to the Napoli Football Club. But the true fans still know Osimhen. They love him, for what he did for the club, and how none of these things, is his fault. I mean, I don't think it should be an issue when a footballer says he wants to go to another club and play. It should never be an issue. But some people who do not understand football, some club side fans who don't understand football, they feel that if you want to leave that club, then you're now an enemy. It's not supposed to be like that. But that's by the way. Osimhen continues to progress, of course, continues to achieve greater heights in not just on football on the pitch. Of course, he scored. He opened his goal scoring record for Galatasaray, scoring 2 goals over the weekend, plus his 3 assists that he's had consecutively in the last 3 games that he played prior to the goals. And outside of football, he's also been winning. On Instagram right now, he's currently the Nigerian, or the only Nigerian player with the highest fan base on social media. His Instagram account is now, I think, up to 5.2 million followers or thereabouts. He's been gaining lots of followers. Last week alone, he gained up to 200,000 followers in a single week, which is really massive. And it just goes to show you the influence that Osimhen has, in the world of football, not just football, in the world as a whole. We also saw what happened to Galatasaray social media account, the Instagram, how they had like 2 point something million followers following them immediately. Immediately, Osimhen joined the club, and also how he affected Napoli social media. They lost over 2 point something million followers when Osimhen left the club. So it's just how it's been. Someone that God has blessed, you cannot curse them. But leaving that, these guys, Bright Oseyi-Samuel recently offered an apology to coach Jose Mourinho for the red card that he got over the midweek when he almost cost them their match against Union Saint Gallose by receiving a two yellow cards in quick successions and almost ruined the match for Jose Mourinho. Yes, he came into that game and he was one of the best performers. He actually, had an impact that led to Galatasaray scoring their second goal. But he also committed a foul that resulted in a penalty that Union Saint Gallose exploited to score one goal. And then he got that red card, and of course, Jose Mourinho, he doesn't take nonsense. If you're playing under him and you're misbehaving like that, you get a yellow card. The next 2 minutes, you get another yellow card to spoil the match for him. He is usually upset. But Oseyi-Samuel knows his coach, so he did the needful. It was reported that he actually apologized in the dressing room, after the game. He apologized to his teammate and, of course, Jose Mourinho. He didn't play their game this weekend against Antalyaspor. But good news for them. They actually won that game 2-0. He wasn't even in the squad for that game, and reports were going here and there that it was actually because that Mourinho was angry for what he did in the midweek. But the real gist is that he was exempted because he had a bit of a foot injury, which is not serious. That was why he was exempted from the squad. But generally, good one for the team. For Jose Mourinho, of course, he got that victory yesterday and closed the point gap between Fenerbahce and Galatasaray. They've now closed the gap to three points, because Galatasaray drew over the weekend. So right now, it's just 3 points demarcating these two teams, for match week 7. That's the update, guys. Thank you for watching. React to any of the stories that you feel connected to. Subscribe to the channel as usual and stay tuned.